Welcome back to East Kalimantan, Borneo. It is day 12, and the honeybees are fired up.
Good morning, it's day 12. The vibes are through the roof, baby. It rained all night though, so the river's looking a little stained. But after yesterday's success, and the passport success, and the camera coming back to life, we're feeling good.
This is the Sweet Dream secret. The head net really brings it together.
Unfortunately, it's Eric's last full day because he was a little baby and he got committed to an early flight out. But now that we found fish, he's regretting it. And then Ryan is maintaining the plan to depart early. Robb's sticking it out, especially now that the passport's in.
The Asian honeybees have found our camp, and they've taken over. Luckily, the honeybees are not aggressive, but inevitably you squish them and they sting you and it hurts. Also notice the mold.
I'll let it touch you often. It's hard to get a rabies shot out here.
What? Fuck you.
No, you never told them that?
Camp's looking good, even though it's getting overrun by bees. Eric's getting in the zone. Touch after 10:30. We've made it well the ways up the river. Up here on the next bend is where I got my first fish. Downstream, we've got a beautiful waterfall. And Robb bumped a fish as we were coming in right there. We're gonna go hopefully see some fish in the next spot. And then we gotta wait for Ryan to catch up with the fancy camera. The camera's making its way across. Here's the honey hole right in there. All right, we're here. I don't see anything at first glance, but I think that's just because the water's higher.
What you got there, Rob? This is a Nepenthes pitcher plant, endemic Southeast Asia, and particularly this species is undoubtedly probably only found in this river basin.
Wow.
And yeah, super cool. They like not so sunny areas, so they'll grow up in the shade lines and inside of other trees. Yeah, this one seems like they are exclusively found in the canopy, which is unique. Some species are found at ground level, some in the understory, some at mid-level, and then this one is a canopy specialist. No idea to know right now what species it is, but I know some guys that'll probably know.
So how does it attract the insects?
So it produces a odor that probably invisible to our olfactory, but definitely attracts insects, and they climb inside. And usually there's and ones that are still alive on the trees, there's a sticky liquid in here that's actually a digestive enzyme, and these they will take dead insects and transfer that into nutrients for the plant.
Sick. Mahseer are here, baby. Just saw one move across the shadow. Man, glasses are fogging up. Robb, get in position.
Robb did get a follow in this hole. I don't have any footage of it for some reason.
All right, we're back in the honey hole. Robb's there, Eric's there. The fish are in there. Ryan's trying to get the shot set up. I'm careful observer.
Can I see that back? Can you take your GoPro and get film close?
Shake it out. Take a second.
Robb got a big follow from a massive fish, but it turned off right at the last second.
We're gonna just wait and see if they come back into the honey hole. That'll pick Robb's spirit up. They just spotted a snake. This looks like money. He's getting ready. Let's go. New angle. Hey! That's like local knowledge and ability. These dudes climbed out of somewhere in this cliff up ahead of us. We've been grinding to get up the river. They're just chilling up here when we round the corner. So awesome. Rob found more snakes. Give me a better angle. Jesus. Good Lord.
This is a white-bellied rat snake. It is harmless, can be up to 3 meters long. Favorite prey of the king cobra, which Rob chased last week in the lowlands.
Equatorial jungle. How cool is this? Unfortunately, no major action in this pool. Rob got a follow from a big one off that boulder. I jigged this whole deep run, nothing. So I think it's about 3 o'clock. Doesn't look super promising right above. I think we're gonna start working back. We got a hell of a climb out. Definitely easier going downstream than upstream. Hike out wasn't too bad. I'm back at my pool from yesterday where I got my big fish. I'm gonna just let it sit for an hour. I didn't see anything when I first got here. I'm just gonna wait. Got 2 hours till it gets dark. I'm gonna sit for an hour, see what happens. What I'm also working on is how do we catch these fish when we can't see them, when they don't want to be caught. Because we moved 4 or 5 fish today. 2 of them we spotted. And we're moving them on the wiggle minnows. They ate a bunch of wiggle minnows yesterday. Not as aggressive today. But how do we get these fish when they're in down and deep and we can't see them? I jigged a run today, didn't do anything. Jigged one yesterday, didn't do anything. There's got to be a way to get to them and make them eat when they don't want to be seen, they don't want to be caught, they're not feeding aggressively. There still has to be a way to get to them and get a hook into them. That's the next step to figure out.
Greetings from Alaska. We probably should have just indicator nymphed. I did have the stuff to do it, but who wants to do that? Not me. I'm not going to go to the equator to indicator nymph. Ugh.
Well, waited over an hour, went back up. Nice cast, nothing happened. So I'm gonna do 2 things before I go back to camp and give up for the day. I'm gonna drop my leader back down to 25 pound. I was fishing that yesterday, bulked up today to 35 pound, just in case I needed to pull something out of the rocks. I'm gonna go back to the leader that worked, just straight fluorocarbon, straight leader, and then I'm gonna put on a streamer and see what that does. Because right now I'm still throwing this guy, the wiggle minnow. Let's see what a traditional streamer does. Rigged and ready to go. Medium-sized hollow tie by my buddy Sean Clark. It's an awesome fly. One thing to note when fishing a big bucktail fly like this, you got to get it wet first. If your first cast lands dry, it's going to just float. So that's not the presentation we're looking for. Oh, look at that. Oh, baby. I might have had one follow in the fast water. I saw something coming behind it. It might have just been bubbles because the current's so strong. But super fun fly to cast and fish. No action. Gonna head back, get back to camp right around dusk, hopefully. Mostly because I don't want to go sit in the bees. The bees should go home when it gets dark. But I do need to go and shave my neck because I shaved by headlamp last night and I missed a nice big spot that I noticed today making these videos. I'll go take care of that before it gets too dark.
Here's some waterfalls in to close out the day.